Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tornado Survival, Season 7, Episode 40. You're probably wondering why I'm starting this episode in the middle of nowhere. Well, that is because I would like to use this episode just to say farewell to this season, because this will be the last episode of this season. So, I believe this is Spawn. I think it's right here. I don't know. But I just kind of wanted to take a walk down memory lane, see everything that we've done in the last year in this world, and yeah, just pay our respects and just get one good look at everything before we say our farewell. So here we are. This was the first village that we came across. Why are there so many blocks missing? I was originally going to set up base in this village, but there's one problem with this village, which is what turned me off, basically. Okay, there's nobody in that house, so that house is a horrible example. Let's go in here. They're all in here. What happened to all my villagers? I'll let you guys be free. See, this village was mostly filled with these green guys, which is really not helpful to me. So I chose to stay away from this village, and surprisingly, this village never got hit. There's been close calls, but this village did survive 40 episodes, which is pretty impressive. But in the first episode, I ventured off over this way and came across another village at some point. I don't exactly know how far it is. Just fly. That's the point of the elytra. Yeah, so there was another village right here. You can see there's still something left of it. So this village was approximately from here over to where that hillside is. This was a pretty decently sized village. I remember there was like a church and a blacksmith and stuff in here. And the village got hit like 2 or 3 times. So the village got completely obliterated, except for these 2 houses, which did survive. There was a third house over here, but the tornado recently took that, so that's unfortunate. But yes, this is all that was left, and I'm going to place an oak stair here. I know it's not the right block, but at least you can get in here, I guess. So, yeah, we lived in a house right here. That explains this polished andesite thing. This goes down to the base, underground base. But we'll go ahead and take a look at this. So I did this in, I think, the second episode. I started doing a bunch of digging and trying to get stuff. And this mine eventually just turned into a base, basically. So, furnace array. There's a nether portal in here. I never really did anything in the nether. There's a storm. Okay. There's an enchanting area right here. Got a little infinite water pool. Down this way I have a couple of farms. There's a sugarcane farm, which I will harvest one last time. So the way this works is you just press that button and all these pistons extract out and push all the sugarcane into the water. Sometimes they'll get caught here, but yeah. And this did collect nicely. I took from this chest a couple times. Just some tunnels. Right here is a pumpkin farm. I won't harvest this because I don't have to. And this is the Phelium mixer. I used this kind of early in the season and then just never bothered with it because the whole point of this is when I did the airport tower, which we'll go look at later, I was going to build an airplane and this Phelium was going to be used for it. I only made 30% of this. So, yeah, I never bothered because I could never get all the supplies that I needed at the time. And once I did, I just didn't bother with it because I never went through with the airplane idea. So this was just the Phelium mixer room. Nothing special. I also used that in Season 5. Right here I just got like a little planner, a clock. Down this way is a crop farm. I'm not going to harvest this because I don't feel like replanting. But basically when you flip that lever right there, these lights shut off and all the crops pop up and you replant. And up here is just the redstone. I figured I'd decorate up here with wood as well, just so that it was fully complete. And I think this farm turned out nice. I use this design every now and again, and yeah, it's not bad. Down this way is a oak tree farm. I've built one of these in every season. It's just really convenient to have a tree farm like this. It's not the biggest and it's not the most efficient, but it got the job done, and you can tell this chest is pretty empty because I needed oak a lot. I believe in the 3rd episode, I built this storage room. This is one of the nicer storage rooms I've made. It's not automatic or anything, but I tried to keep it as organized as I could. So, like, I've got different variants of blocks, a bunch of crap, basically, tools and armor, dirt, and all that. It's just kind of like a misc side, if anything. This is kind of more of the misc side. A bunch of ores in this world, 7 god apples, 20 regular apples, so we're fairly stocked up in this world. So yeah, this world was fairly organized, I'd say. I think this has been one of the more organized worlds I've had, which is lovely. So we'll head out of here now. I got a forecaster in the floor right there. Down this way, I have a chicken farm. I collected eggs because this was going to be my main food source, but this is just way too slow. Then over here is another crop farm, which I don't think I've ever really shown on an episode, just because, yeah, this is the same design from Season 4, if you remember that. But, nothing exciting in here. There's a collection system beneath, and I think that's it for this base. There is one more area in here that I would like to show. Right here we got mine carts. This is the painful redstone railway project. This is not done. You see, this tunnel isn't complete. I never cared to finish this, basically, just because I have the elytra. I think this tunnel's fully done. But I never finished this in Season 5, either. But basically, if you go back here, it's an absolute disaster. I spent a long time working on this, and it mostly works, I believe. Let's test this out. So we'll go to the village. So you see that light will come on. Here, let's clear it real quick. So you can see by default, it's going to the zombie grinder. But if we set it to go to the village, you see the track changes, and you hop in the minecart, and then you go to the village, which we'll check out the village while we're up here. This is probably roaring in your ears, so let's turn that down. That wasn't it. So there is another panel up here that I did not complete because I couldn't be bothered to do it. I never really used this track, which is, it was kind of pointless to make, but it was convenient to have. This is the underground village. We'll go up to the top here and show you. So this is the village. It's fairly lit up. I believe if there's glass and doors, it counts as a village. So I've got an iron golem or 2 to spawn in here. But you can see there's just a assortment of villagers everywhere, and each little villager pod is the same. There's nothing special about this place at all. I'm lagging. There's 2 layers of dirt and then a layer of cobblestone, so this was fairly protected. Fortunately, I never had a tornado actually track over top of this, so I got fairly lucky with that, if I do say so myself. And we're gonna go ahead and just sleep away the night because I don't want to deal with mobs. Let's kill you. Alright, so up top we have a pumpkin farm. This was used for the tree lights over at the other base. And then there's just mobs. Then a massive sugarcane farm. I've made several of these throughout my YouTube career playing this game. You may also notice that this side of the map is so disgusting. This is from the live stream where the village here got hit. I never cleaned up any of the debris. So this is all just villager house, just everywhere. Right here was a fountain or a well, whatever they're called. I left this here. Here's one of the rail stations that I built this recently. I'm just going to show everything over here so I don't have to come back in order. So this is one of the rail stations. I built this in the last episode, I think, or the episode before. I don't remember. But yeah, railroad never completed. That's kind of why the season's ending. Also, I'm very bored of it, so that's another reason. Here's the tree farm. I'd never really used this. I started using it more recently, but I built this very early on. So it's held up, and I have had a tornado track over this before, but luckily there wasn't any damage done to it. Here are 2 dark oak trees. I don't know why these are here. They just are. Right here is a water tower. I built this a couple episodes ago. There's actually another one of these in the world as well. Nothing too special about it. It's just a water tower. I'm happy with the design. I think it looks nice. It's the nicest one I've made. I've made a couple. There was one water tower in a vanilla series I did back in 2020. And, like, it was so massive. I'm not going to show an image on the screen, but, yeah. Right here is, like, a concrete powder to concrete converter. Basically, you just place concrete powder in this, and you flip this button. Well, it would theoretically spray out water, but there's not a water bucket in there for some reason. I think that's it for this base. I mean, there's these pens right here. I was going to make a bunch of animal farms, but I never felt like doing it. Let's fly over here, because I know I'm going to forget this if I don't show it now. There's my beautiful bridge. But around here somewhere, there should be a little entrance, yeah, right here. This leads down to the zombie grinder. Again, this is a very early farm. I never really used it, but it was here. I kind of borrowed a few chests. We'll do the world a favor, and we'll replace these chests. I think it was 4. We'll go ahead and replace these. And then I just made... I don't know what this is for. Oh yeah, I think there's another spawner over here that I used. I completely forgot about this. How do I even get down there? I'm confused. Right here. Yeah, I don't know if I ever showed this on camera or not, but yeah, I made another farm because there's 2 spawners right next to each other. So this is a skeleton farm, and then the one over here is a zombie farm. I never really used either of them, but they did come in handy when I did use them. So that's it for those farms. Let's head back up now. And you can see the railway comes in here. This tunnel's completely done. So let's fly on out. And if you're wondering what this is where I used to park my horse. That horse died because the tornado sucked it up. And I'm not sure if the horse is actually dead. It's probably out there somewhere. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe we'll come across him again eventually. Oh wait, we won't. And I do have a beacon. I don't even know where this is at in the base. I think this is above the crop farm. But I have killed a wither. I think I've actually killed 2 in this world. Oh yeah, the other beacon's at the airport tower. Okay. So I think that's it for this base. Nothing too exciting. So let's head over here. This is where we start to get into base territory. So there used to be another village here. This was also destroyed. I had an episode where I had a double hit. There was a tornado that hit this village, and then there was a separate tornado that hit this village. This was a fairly decent village. I think a couple episodes prior to that, I actually did a bunch of work on that village, and yeah, it was a very nice village from what I remember, and it got completely destroyed, and this is all that survived. Um, yeah, March 15th is when this village got hit. So, yeah, that guy survived somehow. So he's still cooking. But yeah, let's head over here. I'm gonna try to go in order over here, but it's very possible I don't. So I remember the first thing I built was the house. That's a given. This house has been completely obliterated once before. I think I got it right for the most part, but I know there's a couple of differences. I know the front doesn't look the same to me. You guys can let me know in the comments, but I think there was like a cross beam up there. I think there was. But either way, the house still looks pretty decent. This is by far my most favorite house I've made in this game. I think there's supposed to be another window right there too. Oops. Yeah, this is one of the nicest houses I've made in this game, in my opinion. I put a lot of time into it in the test world I had. And obviously this house was pretty hard to build. And it was pretty hard to rebuild as well, especially a year later when it got hit. But, yeah, here's the first room. You get the foyer, this is called. Head into the kitchen here, and just got a sink and a fridge. I think right there's a bedside cabinet. Yeah. Bunch of cabinets. Killer Toaster 37. Blender. A microwave and an oven. Range hood. Dining table, some more storage, and then there's a bookcase right here and a hallway down to the first bathroom. I don't have a shower head in here for some reason, so I never come in this bathroom. But yeah, there's me, looking sexier than ever. Yeah, just a bathroom. There's a washer and dryer here. Actually, I think one of these is a dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher. Toilet. You know, we gotta do it. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's this bathroom. And going across, we have the living room. I still have the Christmas tree up. I don't know what this was for. Got a couch. I thought this TV worked. Guess not. Lamps, another clock, ceiling fan, radio, and yeah, that's the living room. We go upstairs. You got the bedroom. It's all one big room. You got what is this called? Yeah, great ID name. So bookcase and whatever that is. A big bed for me. I love this view. This is such a nice window. I purposely did this too because I knew I would like it. Our end tables and ender chest. I think there was a crafting table here at one point. I'll put that back. A jukebox I don't think I ever used. And then we got the second bathroom. This one actually has a shower head. So this is a very small bathroom. And then across, there's another room right here, which I never really showed. So this was going to be for a dog. But I never got a dog in this world. So I never came in this room at all. So that's unfortunate. We go upstairs, it's just the attic. There's nothing special about an attic. It's just an attic. Downstairs, all the way down, we got a basement. This has some more stuff in it. More furnaces, weather forecaster. Tornado siren, chanting area. Got a second bedroom in here, just because why not? I have extra space. And down this way, actually we'll go over here first. Down this way is another portal, right here. And then if we go back, this way goes down to the railway. This side connects to the spider grinder and the bunker. So we're going to go to the bunker first because it's closer. So by default, this goes to the bunker. I believe these tunnels are fully done as well. You get stopped because of that. But right. Ooh, that's messy. So yeah, here's the survival bunker. The reason I built this is because I had a lot of requests in both Season 5 and this season to build a bunker, so I did. This one's a lot bigger than the one in Season 5, but you got a double bed down here, chanting, 4 types of farms, railway tunnel, a bunch of furnaces, and then some storage. I never used this bunker, ever. This is more of just a, hey, let's have it kind of thing. There's double forecasters. Just a survival base, basically. Unfortunately, never got used. So let's go back on the minecart because we're going to go to the... Oh, why is there not a button here? There is now. So now we're going to go to the spider grinder, which is... Actually, I think that's a very long trip. Oh well, we'll take it. Let's go to the grinder. Should work. Yeah. There's another panel. I didn't patch up some of this, it looks like. So, yeah. This wasn't as long as a trip as I thought. And then you can see this never got done, but this was going to connect to the old base. Yeah, this world, there's a lot of unfinished things in here. Yeah, I never really used this farm either. It came in handy when I did the sugarcane farm, though, which is why I built it. But, yeah, this was another spawner I found. Basically, they'll spawn, the water will take them, and they'll die to the cactus. That's how this works. We'll head out from this now. And we're going to sleep real quick. This is kind of hidden as well. I didn't really know how to make a good entrance for this. I didn't really need to. So there's just a ladder down, and then this tree was kind of my marker for it. So, yeah. Oh, hello. The next thing I think I built after I did the house is the weather tower. What is that noise? So yeah, this is the weather tower. I never really used this build either. This is a build that actually did not take a direct hit in this season, which is a shocker. My weather towers typically don't get hit, so let's see if that trend continues. But if we go up, you notice I use this X pattern beam thing a lot. I think I used this design in Season 5 as well. But, you know, the Season 5 weather tower and this weather tower do have their similarities. I noticed that. But I think this one's a lot nicer. Yeah, it's just a lot nicer in my opinion. And I do have security craft installed, so I do have security cameras up on either side of this, although I never used them. There is a weather forecaster in here with a storm heading away. So yeah, that's the weather tower, and you open this and you fall down and in the water. And I have to take a bathroom break, so we will continue this tour once that's done. So I apparently left my game unpaused and a convenient creeper blew up, so GG. I don't know where we left off. It's actually been a couple minutes because I went and ate dinner as well. But, yeah, we finished the weather tower, so let's go look at the... I guess the windmill. It makes the most sense to me. I think that's what I did next. So here's the windmill. This has also been hit by a tornado. Almost twice, but we got lucky. So this is probably also one of my favorite windmills I've ever made. It's very nice. I'm very pleased with the aesthetic of it. And I don't know why, but I always surround my windmills in spruce trees. I'm not sure why. But, yeah, you can't actually get in here because the windmill itself is a mob farm. So, yeah, here we are. Since I have the backpack mod installed, the mobs drop backpacks, so some of them won't die. But this was my gunpowder farm, mostly. And it's just got a bit of a storage room in here. I never really came down here either, so yeah. That's it for this. The next thing we built, I don't know. I think the next thing I had built was the horse stable, but that got completely obliterated, as you can see. So that that no longer exists. But I think the next build we did was the airport tower. It was about 2 separate episodes. I did this in one episode, and I did the tower itself in another. There's a storm back there. Heading away, thank God. I preferred nothing to get hit this episode because I haven't uploaded the World of Mediafire yet. And if something gets hit, then that's going to be rough. But yeah, here's the airport tower. You go inside. You see, got another beacon in here. Spiral staircase that goes all the way up to the top. Eat. This has also been hit by a tornado twice. In the episode where the house got hit, I think it was episode 33, F-Zero like kind of just wiped everything from here out and then hit the house. And then it was hit a couple episodes ago, completely destroyed. So yeah, that's helpful. But yeah, a nice 360 view of everything inside. So both of these, both towers kind of serve a purpose as a weather tower, but this is intended for airport control, which we never did. So that's wonderful. All right, let's head down. I think the next thing I built was the barn. Shockingly, this was also hit by a tornado. This was my most active season for tornadoes. So the glass is a bit weird. I won't lie. And I was originally going to park like a truck and a tractor out here, but I never crafted them. So like that's why there's this concrete floor. But if we go inside, most of the animals got picked up. But there were a bunch of animals in here. There were like sheep and chicken, I think, on these sides. We got pigs and cows on this half. Then up here is the hayloft with a backpack up here, apparently. Okay, I don't know why this is up here, but it is. I'll just leave it. Alright, so that's it for the barn, except for there's a grazing area out here for the animals to wander around. However, I never really let them wander around. One build that I did forget about, back here, I did this in an early episode. It's a guitar. A bit of a strange build for a tornado survival world, but I did this as a Kurt Cobain tribute because I released this episode where I built it on his birthday, which is February 20th. So I just figured I'd do a tribute to him on that day. So here's Skystang 1. I'll get an aerial view of it. Yeah, I could have done better, but, you know, for what I have on this version, I think it's good enough. It's mostly just like a pixel art, if anything. So yeah, Kurt Cobain, 1993, Fender Mustang, Skystang 1. There you go. Like, it's mostly just for art. Like, if you look on the mini-map, you can see it right there. So that's why I did it. The next thing I built, I think, was silo? Yeah, it's a silo. There's nothing really special about it. Just a silo. In all seriousness, I think the next thing I made was the National Weather Service. This was also hit by a tornado. And I haven't gotten another piece of redstone to put in here, but basically whenever this tornado sensor is activated, they'll power the command block and pop a message up in chat saying that there's a tornado in the area. I used it as a way to figure out if there were storms over here while I was at the other base or something. But I never fixed it, so yeah. See, what did I do next? The greenhouse. This makes sense. So this, prepare yourselves. This was also hit by a tornado. This isn't the original design that was here, because the original one got completely flattened. But I think this is the same design as the one in Season 5. This is the common greenhouse design I use. And I don't really care to decorate these anymore, because I don't ever use them. But, you know, it's here for cosmetic purposes, and it's good enough. But yeah, nothing too special going on up here, just some storage. That's it, really. Sorry if I'm kind of speeding through this tour, and I'm sorry if this is, you know, not as, you know, explanatory as some of my other finales have been. But I'm just really trying to get it done, and there's not, like, so much to go in detail about. But I think the next thing I did was this water tower, the pair of water towers. I already showed the other one, but, you know, this is the other water tower. This was hit, I think. Actually, no, I don't think this was hit. I think there was just a block or two taken off of it. So, yeah. And these both are actually full of water. I'm not going to go inside and show you, but both of the towers do have water in them. The next thing I did was the boathouse. I had a failed episode with this, so I don't actually think the episode where I built this is up. But this was also hit by a tornado. I think I rebuilt this correctly, though, so that's a plus. But yeah, I never really got the opportunity to use this. I don't think I used it in Season 5, either. I don't really... What the hell was that? I don't think I ever really use any of these builds for anything. They're just here for cosmetic purposes, as mentioned. But yeah, just storage in here. Then I had a bed in here, but it's on me so I could sleep. Duh. So yeah, that's the boathouse. There's not a second story or anything. It just goes all the way up. I thought it'd be kind of cool. One thing I do wish I had built is a lighthouse. That would have been cool. Just kind of now thinking of that. Let me show you where I was going to put that. So as some of you might know, over here it goes out into Ocean Land. So I was thinking about putting a lighthouse like out here in the middle of the water. There was like an island, I think, that marked where I wanted to put it. Yeah, I think right here. There's a tornado that hit my island, man. Yeah, so I think I was going to put it here. But of course I never got to it, unfortunately. But that would have definitely been a cool build for sure. And I kind of regret not doing that. Then obviously I started on the railroad project and it failed. So that's a shame. I guess while I remember, let me put those down. So I think the next thing I built was this well. I built this after the house got hit because I needed a filler episode. So yeah, here's the well. I think it looks pretty cool. I mixed in some mossy cobble, some stone brick, some regular cobble. I think there's some andesite down in here as well. Yeah, I think that's andesite right there. And just a cauldron. I like this crossbeam. That's pretty dope as well. Yeah, this is one of the nicer wells I've made. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna actually add like a little adjustment to it here. Yeah, I think that adds a lot to it. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. That looks a lot better. Alright, let's sleep again. And you can also tell that all the trees have pumpkin lights in them. Well, most of the trees. Some trees have had to be replaced. This goes down to the bunker, if anybody was wondering. I already showed that. The next thing I think I made was the rail station. That was my phone, if y'all heard that. But here's the rail station. I like this. It's pretty much identical to the one at the other base as well. I think the other base is just a little taller. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. And the rails obviously would have... This would have been cool to take this out on the... out for a drive this episode. But in order to finish this, I would have needed like another 5 episodes. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that my episodes are getting pretty inconsistent. Just because I'm so bored of this series and... kind of just want to get it done so I can move on to something else. And that likely answers the question. The plan I had for next season right now is I'm going to hold off on it. Maybe until I get another computer or something. Because I don't think doing another series on an older version would be successful. So I'm probably going to hold out until I get a new computer, and maybe I'll consider doing another season on a newer version. But as of right now, I don't have any plans for an upcoming season. That might change. I'm usually pretty indecisive. So maybe if I have the urge and motivation to do it again, I'll make a new season on the version that I had planned. We'll see. I'm not really confirming or denying a new season right now. I'm unsure. What else did I make? Here's the blacksmith church thing. Yeah, I never put the furniture in it because I don't really care. But yeah, here's this build. I built this last episode. It's nothing, nothing special. We'll head in here, and yeah, no furniture or anything in here. This is, yeah, there's my phone again. So yeah, this build's a bit disappointing, in my opinion. That's why I didn't bother with it. Jesus Christ, can we shut up? Yeah, and there's also these bridges here that connect to the windmill. And if you're unaware, I think these islands were connected. I think both of these were connected to each other. But I made them like, it's like a, let's get a little higher. You see it kind of wraps around. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I missed anything. Probably did. Well, there's the trestle bridges. It's a part of the railroad, but or the trestle bridge. I didn't build any others. It's just this one. Grab that bed. So yeah, yeah, that's it. Trestle bridge. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Sad to see this season go. I've been doing it for so long, and I've put so much time into it. Day 660. How much is that? I've put almost 6.5 days of real playtime on this world. That's insane. This has by far been my most favorite season of this series. Mostly just because of how much effort I put into it. Like, I put so much unbelievable effort and time and heartache and passion into this season that I'm really proud of everything that I did. And, you know, I always have this feeling of guilt when I end a season because I know I'm going to miss it. And I know for sure that I'm going to miss this goddamn laggy piece of shit. I know I'm going to miss this season a lot. And, you know, I'm definitely sad to end it. And, you know, I want to explain a little something. This, depending on what my idea is, this may actually be the last ever episode of the final ever episode of Tornado Survival I'll record. So that is a bitter pill to swallow, for sure. Considering I've been doing this series for 2.5 years, it's definitely sad. But we've grown a lot with this series, and I'm very appreciative of all of you that have stuck by and supported this series. And I got a burp. It's been a true journey, and I want to quickly do the math on how many episodes I've done of this series. So we're gonna pause for a minute. Where's my calculator? So that's not calculator. So Season 1 had 7 episodes. Season 2 had 21 episodes. Season 3 had 2 episodes. Season 4 had 22 episodes. Season 5 had 42 episodes. Season 6 had 4 episodes. And Season 7 had 40. That is 138 episodes of Tornado Survival that I've done. And that's not counting all the episodes I didn't upload. So I probably have a good around 170 videos I've recorded with this series. That's counting the ones that didn't upload, so we're all fully aware. So that is a lot of episodes and recording time. That's a lot of time put into this series, and I've also put a decent amount of streaming time in as well. So yeah, it's definitely a bitter pill to swallow, knowing that this is likely going to be the last ever episode of Tornado Survival I record. That's not to say that I might not start it in the future again. I might continue to stream it with Gabe, because we did start a little world like yesterday. So I'll probably stream it from time to time, but I don't think I'm going to do another long-term series on it. At least not right now. So yeah, it's definitely a bit to swallow, and it's definitely going to hurt my channel now that the main series that I do is not going to really exist anymore. So there may be a break. I might take a break for a little while, just to give myself a mental recharge on content creation. Like I said, I'm probably going to stream from time to time, but now that I don't really have anything to upload, uploads are probably going to look a little stale. So I'm not exactly sure what the channel is going to look like this year. Maybe I'll find something to upload. I definitely want to do another video with modded and killer with the dweller stuff, so that might happen sometime soon. But yeah, for the most part, unless if I decide to do other games with face cam, because yeah, I've done the face reveal on the channel, I don't really have anything else to do. So in a sense, I'm kind of slowly going into retirement from YouTube, if you're kind of getting the hint. But I'm sure another opportunity will arise in the future. Mostly just want to give myself a little bit of a break to recharge and regain the motivation. And I kind of want to work on my mental health a little bit, because I've tried not to be open about it on the videos, but my mental health has slipped quite significantly these past couple months. So that's part of the reason why I haven't uploaded as much as I usually do. So yeah, I got some stuff to work on personally, but yeah, I hope you guys understand, and I hope you all enjoyed this season of Tornado Survival. I personally did. I'm really proud of this world. I don't think I'll ever be able to express how proud of this world I actually am. This is a really beautiful world, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to showcase it, and glad you all enjoyed it as much as you did. And I want to thank everybody who left feedback and really supported this season, and everybody who watched the streams that I did on this world. It means a lot to me. So I think on that note, I'm going to wrap up this video. Bit of a sad ending. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow, knowing that this is most definitely probably the last episode of Tornado Survival I'm ever going to do. So it's definitely a little unfortunate, and I hate to leave the community, but I will continue to support those who still do it. Let's all go shine some light on everybody else who does Tornado Survival. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the series as long as you have, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one, whenever that will be. Bye.